Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with another video for you, and today I'm excited because we are going to be talking about my favorite manifestation tool and what I do with my Louis Vuitton desk agenda. This is my favorite thing ever. And if you've been watching my videos at all or you've seen any of my older videos, I used my Louis Vuitton 3-ring binder for many years, and I really love it. I actually still have it. It's now kind of like the Trapper Keeper. I don't know if anybody remembers Trapper Keepers, but that sort of probably dates me or ages me, but now it kind of just holds on to a lot of my financial stuff, things I want to keep but not necessarily take with me everywhere. But this I take with me everywhere, and I wanted to get a desk agenda for the longest time just because it's a cover and it's kind of more, floppy. It just kind of allows for you to have bigger things, allows you to put other things in it. I just love this thing so much. So I'm going to show you today how I use this to help with my manifestations, to help me keep on spiritual track and in my boss babe track. And mom life track, because to be honest, I use this to keep track of all the things happening in our life as, parents, as a mom, for my child. I have a little 2-year-old boy named Roman. He's amazing. And we, our little family, all rely on me to keep us together. So anyway, I'm going to show you what is happening inside of this. Today in this video, I will show you I'm wearing some of my favorite crystals. If you have not been to my Love Ashleyna Jewelry Instagram, please go check it out. This is a beautiful labradorite with a clear quartz crystal. This is a hematite, and it's actually it's a very good crystal for mental organization and mental focus. Aquamarine is really good for communication. Again, labradorite, but with a pearl, because that's my child's birthstone, and it is a very motherly energy with that. And then this is beryl morganite, which is all about the heart. It has emerald, morganite, and aquamarine all together, and I have a love charm on that one. So these are the crystals keeping me together today. That is like my intentions and energy. So let's get into it. Okay. Here is my desk agenda GM. Now inside I used to keep one of those, what do you call those journals, like the ring, the spiral ring, but I kind of stopped that because it was just too cumbersome. Let's see if I can get it down here. Yeah, it was just really cumbersome. I tried to use that at the beginning of this year, and it just did not work for me. It was not practical or realistic. So I ended up getting a Lytrum bullet journal, and I am obsessed. Last year, for 2019, I started a Lytrum bullet journal. If you do not know about bullet journaling, I will link my bullet journal blog posts. I'll probably create another one for you after this video, but I will link the reason why I started this and how I got into bullet journaling. Once I did it, I'm obsessed. I don't know if I could ever go back to another way of planning, just because this system for a mom, for someone who likes to journal and is always working on self-development and manifestation and just has so many ideas for creative business, I need something free and fluid. I love the Lytrum because I love the size. It's lightweight, it's easy to carry, and it has this like nice little rubber band to keep it together. And I always use like sticky dividers to note the pages that I really want to refer to the most. So why I love bullet journaling, and if you've not learned about bullet journaling, I highly suggest you do, but I will tell you it's because the pages are dotted, right? I'll just show you here. The pages, I don't know if you can see, but they're like little bitty dots. It's kind of thin paper, but it allows for you to have freedom in journaling. It allows for you to have freedom in what you're writing down and planning. So for me, I can make, an October month, and it doesn't have to be in any particular order. It could be on the next page, I could do another month, or on the next page, I can decide to do weeklies and journal out. See, here is a great page for me to show you why I love this. So you can pretty much kind of create the planner that you want inside because it's blank. You don't have to get too crazy or arty with it. but it's also a great memory keeper. So this was the week of October and 21st through the 27th. I did on this page, and the week after here. And this week we actually went to the Bahamas, and there is a cute little photo of my little family of us and when we went to the Bahamas and what we did. And I wrote down like where we went, restaurants that we loved. There wasn't a lot just because I was in the Bahamas, I was on vacation. I didn't really write a lot of what we did, except for making notes of the places that we went and the places that we loved. So you use your bullet journal. It can be a diary. It can be a place where you keep notes. It can be a place where you keep souvenirs, receipts, just little things. This is actually a note page that I made of the moon phases. I think I made a couple because I like to flow with the moon, right? I like to know what's going on. So I did that. Here is one page I used where I feng shuied our home. And I kind of really wanted to work on that. I don't know if you've taken my course, High Vibe Home, but if you have not, I will link that below too. I highly recommend getting your home in energy, flow, and order to help you in your manifestations. So you'll have to do some research on bullet journaling. I find that it is the best way to keep me really organized. At the beginning of the year, in the front of my bullet journal when I started, I wrote down my intentions. This is 2019's. I'm just showing you so you could see. Here is another page I made with the moon phases, the new moon and the full moon of every month of the year. You really can. I have gratitude logs. There's so much you can do when you have a blank dotted journal. You can set up things however you want. And the freedom of a bullet journal for me is what really drew me to this method of planning and this system. But here's the real reason why I love my bullet journal and I love carrying it with me everywhere. It is my manifestation secret of life, I feel like. And I'll tell you why. I'm gonna pull it out of the Louis Vuitton thing just to show you guys. This is my current one. And like I was saying before, at the beginning of the year, I started out with this like spiral kind of tool notebook. You get them at Office Depot. I may have even put it on the channel, but I went back in June to the bullet journal because I really just felt like the other way was didn't feel as organized or together as I feel when I am in a Lightroom or any kind of bullet journal. For one, it is a way to keep everything together. So for 2019, here I have lists of my manifestations. I can see what I manifested, what I didn't, where my mind was at the time, what my family and I went through, what we loved. It's a great way and place to take different notes like that. And then this will forever be our 2019 like family yearbook kind of. And so I'm creating that in my 2020. And I have even taken this one to the next level. And here's why I'm sharing it with you guys. So at the beginning of June, when I first made this was my vision board. And it's wild because this has been truly the theme that I have carried throughout this, every month throughout this, time that I've had this journal. I put my manifestation list that I want. I do calendars. And in the calendar, I mostly keep my dates and times and appointments on my phone, like in my phone calendar. But for this, I kind of see like if someone came to town or when I got my nails done, or it's almost like a diary. I'm marking in. I marked in when we moved into our new home, when someone's birthday is. It's just kind of like a memory marker, I would say, for me. And it just makes me happy and keeps me in a very high vibe. And then I do weeklies. So I've shown you before how I lay out the week, but the cool thing about it is you can change it up. Like now I'll show you how I do my weeks and they're a little bit different. My layouts look like this. This is the other thing I love about a bullet journal. You can change every week. You can change every month. You can change it to look like something different. You can do different colors. It never has to be the same. It really is just like a personal diary. And I use it as a manifestation and affirmation book. So every week behind my behind the week. So I'll like plan out the week and the things that I want to do, like you'll see it here. And then after that, I'll write the date and then how I was feeling, what insights I had for the day, what creative ideas I had at that time, what inspiration, like this is my July manifestations, and they all happened, which is great. There's power in writing, and in Feng Shui, you'll learn every ink color carries a different energy. But when you study the mind, you know that when you write things down, they are something like 83% more likely to actually happen, because neurologically you've made that connection in your body and in your mind. This is why I love journaling. And in the House of Bliss, most of my girls know we do journaling all the time. We always have journal prompts. You get to know yourself better, you get to know your soul better, and you can really kind of write out what's in your heart and what's in your mind. It's a great way to tune into your subconscious, tune into your intuition, and hear what your inner self wants to say to you. It's also great for mindfulness, and this is why the bullet journal was even started, because it helps you to mind dump. So there's a whole method about brain dumping where you can make a page for your brain dumps and just write down all the stuff that's in your mind that you kind of want to dump out and get rid of. And then it frees your mind to be creative, to come up with new ideas, to be mindful, frees up your mind for meditation, which is really, really essential and really important when you're trying to manifest things. So, and I also write down, on the date, if I manifest something or if I hit a goal or make a mark or something, I note that. So it's a great track, keeping track of things, track of your life. Here's another, like in August, the things I want to manifest. And you can just write like, Dear Universe. I have here, like, I am so lit up, I am at peace, I manifested, and blah, 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 blah. And I write all that stuff. And it's great to go back and to look like, oh my gosh, that I created that or I manifested that. That helps put you in that really high vibration. Now I'll show you guys my vision board for September, because I decided that every month I want a vibe, right? Every month I want a vibe. I want to up level to a new way. I want to manifest a new income. I want to manifest certain things. So I create, and I'll show you a little vision board here where you can see all the things that I really am looking to call in. And it's more about the energy I want to hold than the actual things. Like I have the color yellow on here and a diamond ring, because I want that energy of citrine, that energy of joy, that energy of just happiness and confidence and connectedness. I have my jewelry business on here and how I want to develop that, how I want to grow the House of Bliss, my beautiful membership, and with all the women I love. The book that I want to write, my podcast. I have this cool photo of how I want to stay centered and grounded. This is book number 3 I want to write. I love angel energy. Just all the stuff I want to manifest, I put it in here. I also print out affirmations that I really want to continue to say, and I glue it all in here. I glue all the things that I want vision-wise in here, and then I brain dump and write down the thoughts that come to my mind. So this bullet journal truly is a diary. It truly is a manifestation tool, right? It's got several benefits. It helps my mind to stay clear, so I can dump out all my thoughts, make memories, like write down records and keep track of things so that my mind is clear for new ideas, for new inspiration, for taking action on the things in my heart. I feel mentally more organized. I feel mentally more grounded. Like this thing is my best friend. It is my secret weapon. It is my tool. I carry it with me everywhere. I've always had this thing on me. And honestly, it has really helped me become more aligned in life and become more awake. And I truly believe it has helped me really manifest the things that I've been manifesting, which also have blown my mind, but it helps me stay on track with that. So I wanted to share this tip mostly for all of you that watch my channel, but for really my girls in the House of Bliss and my community that I love so much, because even having it in this Louis Vuitton thing has helped me just like up level my mindset and remind myself of what I want to create in this life. So I hope this tip was helpful for you. I love bullet journaling. I love this thing. Again, I will link below in the notes some resources that you can go look up bullet journaling and kind of check things out. But I promise this system is literally the manifestation tool of life. I know you will love it. I hope you loved this video. Hit subscribe so you don't miss my next videos, and come join me in the House of Bliss. It is my online spiritual community, monthly membership full of women who are manifesting their wildest dreams. We are all sharing our secrets and we're having a really good time. So I hope you'll come hang out with us. Have a beautiful day. Stay blissful.